One of the great personalities of the game at the moment, the extrovert Paul Pogba. He is the top scorer in the league so far this season. Super touch in front of goal. Watch him again, and it's live. We're here to describe the action for you. Nice to have you with us. Martin Tyler here and Alan Smith. It's Bournemouth playing today versus Manchester United.
Number 27, Asmir Begum. Number 23, Nathaniel Klein. Number 3,
finding the net with great regularity this season, Manchester United.
Yeah, maybe they'd fancy themselves to grab one or two here, the form that the strikers have been in.
Number 17, Josh King. And number 13, Callum Wilson.
Bournemouth are going to go with this team today. Nathaniel Klein starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. Junior Stanislas starts, still buzzing after that hat-trick. And they've gone with two up front today. This is then the Manchester United lineup. Virgil van Dijk plays with Sergio Ramos as the centre-backs. Cristiano Ronaldo starts a midfielder in good form. In attack, Harry Kane starts up front with Lionel Messi.
Thank you for attending Dean Court. Enjoy the game.
What's this game going to bring us? We'll find out very shortly now, won't we? Because the game is underway. Junior Stanislas. Could be dangerous. Come back to get a touch and get involved in the game. And here's the shot. Oh, good save. And he's clung onto the ball as well. Guiding it through. Messi. Kane. The keeper might be needed again. He didn't. Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. It was a great chance, I thought. The shot's on. Keeper controls it. Never looked like bouncing off him.
It made it look easy, but his positioning did that for him.
Pogba. That's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Well, they're sitting off the opposition here, and that can invite pressure. Modric. And here comes an attack from Manchester United. Modric. Luka Modric, crowd urging him to have a crack at goal. Good work by the goalkeeper. Pogba. Pogba! Oh, it's off the bar! Goalkeepers love to be busy, and he's certainly busy at the moment. Manchester United get the second half underway. Neatly intercepted. Well, the game can be influenced so often by subs. Well, we've got an injured player now, and the referee has called a halt. Pogba. Pogba! Well, he's reached that spectacularly.
I thought that was in, Martin, I've got to say.
Strong strike from long range and good goalkeeping.
He's a long way out, and sometimes they can catch keepers by surprise, but he was on his toes.
Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly. A double substitution. Brooks. Hit it hard and straight, the goalkeeper. Well, then it goes. That was a bit weak in the circumstances. A big prize on offer with the next goal. Going forward well. Bruno Fernandes! Got to it and made the save comfortably.
Yeah, he would have got some stick if that had found the net.
Manchester United are going to make a substitution here.
Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Romelu Lukaku. Vitality Stadium, please give a round of applause for today's man of the match, number 5, Nathan Akan.
To Brooks. Lerma. They're looking at their watches down on the bench. Can this last attack? Shot on! Good block. Tried to get the right contact there, but couldn't quite manage it.
Yeah, he's ended up looking a little bit silly, but if you don't try those things, you're never going to succeed, are you?
Well, for the league progress, something in it for both sides. But a draw these days never feels quite as satisfying as perhaps it used to in the old days when you got 2 points only for a win.
Yeah, I think looking back on it, when they look at the DVD, both managers and sets of players will be disappointed, feeling that they could have won it, but neither could.
Well, they know what they must do this evening. Destiny in their hands. 3 points to guarantee a place on the knockout stages. And it's live here on EA TV. Tonight we're at the home of the old lady of Italian football, La Vecchia Signora, Juventus, in Turin. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary as always is Lee Dixon. And we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight as Manchester United look to make certain of their presence in the knockout stages. It is Juventus versus Manchester United.
Yeah, United find themselves in a strong position. I can't see them letting qualification to the knockout stages slip from here. They're in good form, they're a strong, experienced unit. No reason why they shouldn't qualify.
Manchester United, of course, the first English team to win the old European Cup in 1968, but not, Lee, the first British side, because a certain club by the name of Celtic beat them to it in 67.
Well, I knew it was only a matter of time before you got that fact in. You'd wedge that into any show we do, wouldn't you? But yeah, quite rightly so. But what a powerhouse of European football Manchester United are. Probably the biggest club in the world for me.
And the starting lineup for Juventus. The highly proficient David De Gea starts in goal. Miralem Pjanic plays alongside Blaise Matuidi in the centre of the pitch. And leading the line today is Mario Mandzukic. Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Casemiro plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And they're pinning their hopes in attack on two strikers this evening. And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Tremendous intuition to win it back. The cross is on. Corner coming up for Juventus. And he's fired up. Mario Mandzukic! But it didn't have to be a 10 out of 10 from the keeper, but high marks anyway. Dybala. Opportunity for Mandzukic. And touched onto the frame of the goal. And it's come off the keeper. Mario Mandzukic! A Juventus corner forthcoming. Dybala with the corner. Splendid save to foil the header lead.
Yeah, it was. Goalkeepers are there for that reason.
And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Pjanic now. It's with Dybala. Mandzukic. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Kylian Mbappe, and passing with a velvet touch. Wonderful vision from Lionel Messi. Oh, and Ronaldo has scored. The first goal will give them such a lift.
Well, here's the replay. You've got to ask questions about the back line and the goalkeeper. They're simply not there.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So they're playing again. It's Manchester United with the lead here. Bonucci. Pjanic now. Frankie de Jong. Dybala. Mandzukic. Carrying a genuine threat here. Oh, he's knocking on the door. And it's gone in from Pjanic.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
A bit more analysis as regards the goal. So, a level contest, 1-1. Casemiro. Walker now. Modric. I must say, no shortage of space. Matuidi. First half completed then, here at the home of Juventus. Well, a more than satisfactory performance from Ronaldo in the first half, Lee.
Well, Derek, I'm happy with his first 45 minutes. I'm sure you are, and I'm sure he is as well. He gets his goal. It's a good performance from him. I'm sure there's more to come in the second half.
So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Frankie de Jong. Dybala. Here he is, Mandzukic. Well, that attempt was never going to trouble the scoreboard operator.
Well, you're taught as a youngster, technique, technique, technique. He didn't have any there.
Mandzukic. Possibilities for Douglas Costa. I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score, but it's really a poor effort with his head.
Pjanic. And now Douglas Costa. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
Pjanic succeeds in finding a forward gear, but what will he do next? Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Substitution time it is. Corner kick played in, and you need your defender to take charge. Alexandro now. Nicely blocked, but he's got to get rid of it. Clattered away. It's been played up towards Dybala. Well, every attacker will take issue with a decision like that, but onside, I think the officials got it correct.
Well, you run the risk when you play on the last defender, and he was so close to staying onside.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Pjanic now. Juve on the attack. Near the end of this match. Level pegging. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo! And close with that one, Lee, but just couldn't keep the shot down.
Yeah, the keeper's beaten, but so is the goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is the final whistle here. Still time is on their side. Other opportunities remain for them to clinch their place in the knockout stages.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll be disappointed, but they're still in it. That's the main thing. Still time left. I'm sure they'll be fine in the end.
Two great clubs in one great city. It's Manchester. It's City against United. It's live for you on EA TV, coming up now. Welcome to you all. Welcome to East Manchester, the Etihad Stadium, the home of Manchester City. And it's a special place to be today because Manchester United have made the short journey to take on City.
Yeah, it takes over the City. They've been talking about this one all week, and you hope it won't disappoint out on that pitch for the next 90 minutes. I don't think it will.
Number 2.
Not been tip-top Tottenham this season, certainly not so far. Definitely below where they hope to be at this stage.
No, I mean, I just can't believe where they are in the table. I thought they would have picked up by now in their efforts to finish in a Champions League position. As things stand, can't see any sign of a recovery.
And number 19, Leroy Sané.
Great. Thanks. Cheers. Good one. Thanks.
Manchester City's lineup today. One thing to look out for from this team today is the way they try and win the ball back within seconds of losing it.
Yeah, and they don't do it individually. They get backed up by a teammate. They hunt in packs, and you've got to do that. You've got to do it with discipline.
There are 3 alterations in this Manchester United lineup. Sergio Ramos starts, looking to continue his good form at the back. Paul Pogba starts, a midfielder in good form. And it's rounded off the team with these 2 strikers. So eagerly awaited the Manchester derby, and away we go. Pogba. Rashford. Could get the ball into the box now. Mbappe! It's not really away. Poor clearance. Well, that'll be a throw, although a few of the players were appealing for a corner. It's Aguero. Sane! Now the shot! And he's caught that right, just off target.
Not too much wrong with the technique there.
It's a quick break. Gonna try his luck. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. This is how they love to play on the break. It must be. Oh, it's the post. First goal in the derby goes to United.
Now, it's been really tight, but I think they deserve that, just about.
Well, he got to the position of maximum opportunity. It was an impossible opportunity to squander.
Yeah, we often say it was an easy chance, but you have got to be there. And this lad has got the knack of doing that. Well, it's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased because I reckon he feels his team can go on and win this.
Manchester United with the lead.
Goal for Manchester United, number 7.
Clever feet there to go inside his man. Here's David Silva. He's in. And there's the equaliser for City.
Good character for City there, having gone behind.
Well, the equaliser has happened. Took perhaps the opposition by surprise. But we're level again. It's what they've deserved. And here is another angle on that goal. It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
Manchester City goal.
Aguero. Here's a chance, goalkeeper. That was a puff out your cheeks moment, and phew, got away with it.
Well, the team's got momentum, and these fans are absolutely deafening in their support.
Can go in from here. David Silva. Needs to be very nippy. Mbappe. And that's the half-time whistle from the referee. 1-1 at the break. Your view, Alan Smith, on Cristiano Ronaldo's first half.
I'll be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance, actually.
And setting the ball rolling for the second half, Manchester United. That's good movement forward here. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Leroy Sané. Now with Kevin De Bruyne. Now Fernandinho. Pogba. What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
They're playing Crystal Palace in the next match. I think they're going to win it easily.
Good block. Cleared the ball. Here's Sterling. Fernandinho. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Little private game between the two of them. Here's David Silva to put them in front. Got his laces behind that one.
Took his eye off the ball, but not a bad effort.
Number 21, David Silva. Coming onto the pitch, number 20, Bernardo Silva.
Fernandinho. Bernardo Silva. He's got his shot off now. Again, a chance maybe to get their noses in front. Didn't quite happen. There's a change coming up, and it's for Manchester United. It's Aguero. It's De Bruyne. This with a chance to go into the lead now. Late goal here for Manchester United in the Manchester derby.
Oh, I think this fella's going to be all over the back pages tomorrow. Always gets involved, this manager. Loves to hug his players after a goal. Great scenes.
Two for him on the day, and two very well taken goals. And that's a goal well worth analysing again.
Well, it's been tight before that goal, but now the manager, he's so pleased.
Well, it's the worst thing in the world, I think, isn't it, Alan? You perhaps won more derbies than you lost, but you know how they're feeling at the moment.
Well, without question. And the fans, of course, that you meet in the next few days will certainly let you know about it. And there's no worse feeling, really.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
A really good day at the office for him. Grabs himself a couple in a win. Couldn't be much better.
Well, with regard to Cristiano Ronaldo, on the losing side, a scorer and a contribution to the team, but not quite strong enough to influence the result.